Humiliated by my favor towards her cousin Lisa, Angela faced further discomfort with her new supervisor, Tina York. Tina hinted at a connection between Angela's sister, me, and Professor Athena, suggesting this was why Angela was overlooked, and implying Angela's admission was due to pity. Enraged, Angela called her parents. Her mother, Wendy, was furious at me, and our father, Henry, vowed to confront me. Meanwhile, I received a call from Lily about unbelievable DNA results. What unbelievable truth do the DNA results reveal? What was the past incident Wendy alluded to? What is Tina York's real motive? I stepped into the living room, my shoulders slumped with weariness, only to be met with Melissa's anxious gaze. She walked towards me, her movements stiff and uncertain, smoothed down her dress and sat down with an almost forced grace. "Nora," she began slowly, her voice laced with a hesitant concern. "I need to talk to you about Cherry." "What is it?" I asked, my own weariness momentarily forgotten, my attention snapping into sharp focus. Melissa frowned, her brow furrowed in worry. "Have you noticed anything different about her lately? Anything out of the ordinary?" I made a puzzled face, my mind searching for any recent changes in Cherry's behavior. Melissa sighed, her expression growing more troubled. She used to be so lively, so chatty. She'd follow me around all day wanting to play, eager to tell me about her day. And she always had such a healthy appetite. But recently she's become quiet, almost withdrawn. I remained silent, absorbing her words, a flicker of unease stirring within me. Melissa's voice softened, her tone earnest and sincere. "I know you're a good mother, Nora. I know you love Cherry very much. But you need to spend more time with her. This sudden change, it's not healthy. She might develop behavioral problems." I offered a small, reassuring smile, touched by my aunt's genuine concern. "Okay, Melissa, I will." My phone rang, the insistent chime cutting through the silence. I glanced at the caller ID. Cherry. "Hello, sweetheart," I answered, my voice warm. "Mommy." Cherry's voice was small, almost hesitant. "Princess Lucy called me. She showed me a picture of her new car." "Oh, really?" I asked, feigning interest. "What kind of car is it?" "A Ferrari. It's pink," Cherry exclaimed, her voice filled with excitement. I could practically hear her wide-eyed admiration. "That sounds lovely, Cherry. Did you tell her how much you liked it?" "Yeah," Cherry replied, her voice a little subdued. "But Mommy, I want a sports car like that too." I stifled a sigh. This was predictable. "If you want something, you have to work for it, sweetheart," I said gently. "You can't just expect to get everything you want." There was a long pause on the other end of the line. "But Mommy..." Cherry's voice was small and disappointed. "No buts, Cherry," I said firmly, but with a hint of amusement. "Now how about you finish your dinner and get ready for bed? It's getting late." I ended the call and placed my phone on the table. She'll get over it, I thought, trying to convince myself. But a nagging voice in the back of my mind wondered if perhaps I'd been a little too harsh. Meanwhile, Justin was on his way to pick up Pete from school. As Pete climbed into the car and fastened his seatbelt, Justin noticed the boy's unusually quiet demeanor. "Hey, buddy," Justin said, his voice cheerful. "What's wrong? You seem a little down." Pete sighed, his small shoulders slumping. "Mommy's being mean." Justin's brow furrowed. "Mean? What did she do?" Pete launched into a dramatic retelling of his morning. "She won't buy Cherry that pink Ferrari she wants. It's so unfair." Justin chuckled. "A pink Ferrari, huh? That's quite a request." He pulled out his phone and dialed Cherry's number. "Hey, Cherry," he said, his voice warm and playful. "What's this I hear about a pink Ferrari?" Cherry's voice, usually bright and energetic, sounded subdued. "Mommy says I have to buy it myself. But it's super rare, Daddy, and really expensive." Justin's protective instincts flared. "Don't you worry, sweetie. Daddy will get you your car." He ended the call, a determined glint in his eyes. Justin, basking in his daughter's praise, couldn't help the huge smile that spread across his face. He quickly called Lawrence, his instructions clear and unequivocal. Find one, and buy it, no matter the cost. Then he scooped Pete up into his arms, his heart filled with a paternal pride he rarely allowed himself to express. "Let's go home and visit your grandma and great-grandma today." Pete clapped his hands with excitement. "Okie dokie." At the Andersons' house, I sat at the desk. My fingers tapped lightly on the surface as I waited for Lily to send the DNA results. Just then, a sleek pink sports car pulled up outside the mansion. Its engine purred with a power that was both seductive and threatening. I recognized the car. It was the exact model Cherry had been pestering Justin for, the one I had refused to buy her. A wave of fury and disbelief washed over me. He actually bought her that car? After I specifically said no? Justin's blatant disregard for my decision, his undermining of my authority as Cherry's mother. It was a challenge, a provocation. But why? Why this sudden need to compete, this childish attempt to buy Cherry's affection? Was it simply about the car, or was there something more, something deeper at play?